Elena Vasquez, the beloved daughter of the wealthy Vasquez family, stood frozen in the grand hallway of their mansion. The smell of smoke filled her nose as orange flames licked at the expensive paintings lining the walls.
Papa!
She screamed, her bare feet slipping on the marble floor as she ran toward her father's study. Before she could reach it, a strong arm wrapped around her waist, pulling her back.
Don't look, Princessa.
That voice. Elena's blood ran cold. She knew that voice better than her own heartbeat. She turned slowly, her golden brown eyes widening in horror as she saw Damian Blackwood, the boy she had loved since childhood, now standing before her like a stranger. His once warm, dark eyes were now cold and unreadable. The boy who used to bring her flowers now wore a black suit, his face hard like stone.
You did this?
Elena whispered, her voice shaking. Damian didn't answer. Behind him, armed men moved through the house, destroying everything in their path. Then she saw Sophia Laurent, Damian's elegant business partner, standing in the doorway, her sharp features lit by the fire's glow. Sophia's blood-red lips curved into a satisfied smile as she watched Elena's world burn. Another gunshot rang out. Elena's legs gave way. The last thing she saw before darkness took her was Damian's merciless face.
Goodbye, Elena.
The underground auction house was hidden beneath a luxury hotel, accessible only to the richest and most dangerous men in the city. Elena Vasquez, now a shadow of her former self, stood on a raised platform in a simple white dress. Her wrists were tied with a silk ribbon, like a present waiting to be unwrapped. Around her, wealthy men in tailored suits sipped champagne, their hungry eyes crawling over her body. She had been sold. Her family's debts she never knew existed, had been called in, and now she was the payment.
Lot 47,
The auctioneer announced, his voice oily with greed.
Elena Vasquez, 24 years old, untouched, educated, perfect for refinement.
Elena clenched her jaw. She wouldn't cry. She wouldn't give these monsters the satisfaction. The bidding started.
50 million,
Came a smooth voice from the front row. Elena's eyes snapped to the speaker. Lucien Moretti, a handsome billionaire with dark, wavy hair and a charming smile. He winked at her, as if this were all some amusing game. 70 million, countered an older man with a Russian accent.
100,
Lucien shot back without hesitation. From the shadows near the back of the room, Sophia Laurent watched the proceedings with cold amusement, her manicured fingers tapping against her champagne flute. Then,
500 million.
the room fell silent. All heads turned toward the voice. Damian Blackwood stood near the entrance, his imposing frame silhouetted against the dim lighting. The auctioneer's grin widened.
Sold to Mr. Blackwood.
Elena's breath caught in her throat. Not him. Anyone but him. Damian walked toward her slowly, his expensive shoes clicking against the marble floor. When he stopped in front of her, he reached out, his fingers brushing her cheek. His touch was warm, but his eyes were ice.
Hello, little wife.
He murmured. Behind them, Lucien's charming smile vanished, replaced by something darker. Sophia's lips curled in displeasure, and from the very back of the room, hidden in shadows, a silver-haired man named Victor Crow watched everything unfold with keen interest. As Damian's men led Elena away, she caught a final glimpse of the mysterious silver-haired man in the shadows. He raised his glass in a silent toast and smiled.